This is the morning weather briefing. This is for Monday, the 18th of December. Christmas a week out. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather turning cold tonight. We're going to see temperatures well below freezing tomorrow morning. Many spots below freezing Wednesday and Thursday morning. And the latest guidance suggesting there could be some rain around here by Sunday and Christmas Day. Here we go. This is the upper air look early this morning. We have a northwest flow aloft on the backside of a trough and a very vigorous storm system that's over the northeast United States. And that system producing just a messy Monday for the northeast. Just a big, massive rain and wind over places in New England, New York City, Boston, dealing with it. That storm will be winding down up there tonight. But down here, things are cool and quiet. We've got 30s for the northern part of the state. Birmingham and Huntsville sitting at 37, low 40s to the south, Mobile at 42, Dothan at 41. But tomorrow morning, we'll see a freeze for most of the state, and many places will be in the 20s. So here's the watch warning map this morning. It's obviously a mess in the northeast. Flash flood watches in many places there. We note winter weather advisories down into the mountains of West Virginia and western North Carolina, where they'll see a few snowflakes flying around. The west is fairly quiet. We've got a marginal risk of severe storms today for the upper Atlantic coast. That would include Long Island, up toward Cape Cod. Tomorrow, no severe weather expected across the country. There could be some thunder out in parts of California, and pretty much the same thing on day 3, Wednesday. Maybe some thunderstorms from San Francisco down to San Diego, but severe storms are not expected. This is the rain for the next 7 days. Big numbers in California. Of course, up in the northeast, that's the rain they have today. And also some fairly big numbers just west of Alabama. Louisiana, Arkansas, into parts of Texas and Oklahoma. Now, keep in mind, this outlook runs through 7 a.m. Monday. And the bulk of what you see here for Alabama is the rain that we will get Sunday and Sunday night. And this is suggesting Mobile might pick up 2 inches of rain. 1 inch for the southwestern counties of the state, generally 1/2 inch or less from Birmingham north and east. And there's a fairly decent chance the rain chances will extend into the daytime hours Monday. And again, we need it. This is the drought monitor released last Thursday, and you can see parts of the state, the areas there in red, that is a D3 extreme drought. So model fans, let's go. This is the GFS. This is the 06Z run. This is valid today at 4 o'clock, and we've got the big trough over the eastern states, a ridge off to the west. And for us, it will be a sunny and breezy day today. We'll have a north wind increasing this afternoon, averaging 10 to 20, maybe gusting to 25 as that cold air rolls in. Of course, it's windy and wet up in the northeast, and some snow likely for much of Ohio, West Virginia, some of the adjacent states. This is tomorrow. That big surface high gets close. It's going to be cold to start the day. We're going to see some low and mid-20s for North Alabama. The high will be in the 40s for the northern half of the state, 50s for South Alabama. The sky will be sunny. This is Wednesday. That surface high right on top of us, so again, we'll be below freezing in most spots early in the day. The high Wednesday will be in the 50s, and pretty much the same thing on Thursday. So this is Friday. We're still dry. We start to warm up. The high Friday near 60 for the northern half of the state, low 60s to the south. But let's talk about the weekend, Christmas weekend. Here we go. This is Saturday. Rain breaks out to the west, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, and we might see some rain Saturday pushing into the southwestern corner of the state. The high Saturday will likely be in the low 60s for most spots, and then Sunday, we'll mention some rain at times. Maybe not a big rain event, but a big upper-low trough to the west. We'll see clouds, periods of rain, highs around 60, no severe storms. We should mention on Sunday, which of course is Christmas Eve, there could be some snow falling in Colorado, Wyoming, and Utah. Denver might see a white Christmas if you're looking for a place with snow. And let's go to a week from today, Monday, December 25th, Christmas Day. Again, this trough to the west, and the GFS is looking relatively dry at this point. And again, there's no Arctic air involved here. Temperatures will be a little above average, most likely. I thought we'd, let me rack in the European model here. And then I've got that, should have queued this up before I got on. So here we go. This is the European for Christmas Day, and it says, wait a minute, not so fast. It's going to rain on Christmas Day. So again, you've got the GFS that looks relatively dry, and the European that looks pretty wet. And I think that's probably the right solution. The bottom line is this. We'll see a chance of rain at times Sunday night, and Monday, Christmas Day. It's just too early to be specific about the timing of the rain, how much rain will fall. Will there be any thunder? We don't expect any severe weather. But let's go out 10 days. This is Wednesday of next week. And again, there's broad troughing across the region, and that suggests there could be some rain. And again, how next week plays out remains to be seen. This shows a deep surface low that's over Kansas, and there might even be some thunder at that point. But again, we'll get much better clarity here in a few days. But again, the bottom line is Christmas this year, cloudy, chance of some rain at times, highs upper 50s and low 60s, a little above average for this time of the year. This is rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. We're looking for the green line. This is between now and the 2nd of January, 2024. And the mean is between 1 and 2 inches. Let's check the numbers. Temperatures coming off the NBM, the National Blend of Models. You can see 55 today. We drop to 47 tomorrow. And notice tomorrow morning for Birmingham, the NBM is showing 26. Colder pockets could see low 20s. Upper 20s on Wednesday morning, still below freezing Thursday morning. And then we climb up to near 60 for the weekend and around Christmas Day. For Christmas, the NBM showing 59 here. And the average high would be 55, so a little above average. And again, no sign of any bitterly cold Arctic air for the rest of the year. This is the 8 to 14 day guidance. This is for December 25th through December 31st. And you can see temperatures here will be a little above average if this works out. There is evidence of a pattern change, a little flip coming up in January, first part of January, but that remains to be seen. We're getting out there in muddy territory. Nice sunset last night. We had the clouds for much of the state during the morning hours, and the clouds started to break up right about the sunset time. And accordingly, some really nice shots. And, of course, we had the lowest sun angle of the year this week as we are just days away from the winter solstice. In a week or so, we'll begin to gain daylight for you daylight fans. So, again, just glorious scenes there last night. Gulf Coast looking good. And what's missing from this shot? People. Yeah, this is a great time to be at the beach. You go down there and you'd pretty much own it. Here's another shot. This was from, I think, Navarre last night, and there's just not a soul down there. You would have that sunset absolutely to yourself. So obviously things going to slow down this week. We had a great time in Auburn Saturday at the Bean Coffee Shop. That was a marvelous crowd, and just everybody was so friendly. But we're down to one school left for the whole year. Most school systems got out last Friday, but a few are going this week. And this morning I will be at Tarrant Elementary School. And that'll be the last weather program of the year. The next time we'll be at it, it'll be 2024. I do want to mention a couple of Weather Brains episodes this week. Tonight, we will have our regular Monday night show, and we'll be at 7 Central. Of course, it's a podcast. Most people listen, but you can watch it live on the Weather Brains YouTube channel. But Greg Carbon, our friend, long meteorologist now with WPC NOAA's Weather Prediction Center. Greg, every year with our year-ender, he runs down the top 10 events of the year, weather events. And Greg is just great. He's a lot of fun, and it's always a fun show. So the year-ender is tonight with Greg Carbon as we review the top 10 weather events of the year across the country. And then next week's show will be recorded Thursday morning. It'll be released to the world as a podcast Monday of next week on Christmas. But it's going to be a special show. Our guest for that show is going to be Tom Skilling. And if you're a true weather dweeb, you know who that is, even if you don't live in Chicago. Tom is long time meteorologist at WGN Television in Chicago, and Tom is retiring. He is one of the greatest weather warriors of all time in broadcast meteorology. And he is such a very kind man, and he's such fun to be on the show. And we've had him on several times, but this will be Tom's Weather Brains episode as he approaches retirement. And again, it's going to be a Thursday morning special. Let me be sure I got the right time for this. It's going to be, if you want to watch it live, it'll be Thursday morning at 9 o'clock Central, and we'll stream it live on the Weather Brains YouTube channel. And again, the podcast version will come out at the regular time, which will be Monday night of next week, Christmas night. So those episodes coming up this week. And of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.